Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is the last unpacking video before we look at the new starter sets. So we got our last 4 packs here. So let's start it off without further ado. So we got a Kokuamon, Psychemon, another Master Tyrannomon, Armor Texture, Ikakimon, Angemon, Top Gun. We must have seen this one. I don't remember it though. Yes, we have seen this one. We got Kari, which, again, I'm not sure if we've seen her. She's an uncommon, so we'll read her real quick. She's a 4 play cost. Start of your turn, if you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. Your turn, when a card is added to your security stack, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. Security effect, play this card without paying its memory cost. She's alright. She's an alternate to the 2 lesser memory, so I like that. And her second ability isn't hard to pull off. So she's a candidate. We got Black Gatomon, Hawkmon. We got Digimon. We haven't seen him before. He's a 5 play cost, a 3 Digivolution cost, only from green, 5,000 DP. A Digivolve 2 from Armadillomon, Armor Purge. When attacking, one of your opponent's suspended Digimon gets minus 3,000 DP for the turn. And no inherited effect. I like this one because that when attacking really does go along with the Armor Purge, in my opinion. Because then even if it's like an 8,000, they could attack and blow each other up. And then this guy would just turn back into Armadillomon, and he could play another card on top of him. So I like that. This is an alright one. Ooh! There's Yukio Okawa. So he's a 3 play cost. All turns, when one of your Digimon with Myotismon in its name is deleted, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. End of opponent's turn. If this tamer is suspended, you may delete this tamer to play 1 Mallow Myotismon from your trash without paying its memory cost. Security effect, play this card without paying its memory cost. So, I like that this is not like your average tamer. This isn't a child. This is actually one of the antagonists from 02, who was controlled by Myotismon. So I do like how outside the box that is for thinking. Like, to me, this kind of opens up the door for other darker tamer cards. Like, I can't remember his name. It was from the series with Geogramon and the scientist. I believe he fuses himself with what's his name? I want to say Baphometmon, but that's not correct. It's the one with the clock hanging around its neck, and it's got the sleep mode, and it's got the rage mode. But he fuses with that to get it into the rage mode. And so, because this guy isn't a direct tamer, I could see that scientist getting a tamer as well. And I like that, having other humans that interacted with Digimon but don't actively have Digimon as tamers. Like, yeah, he gets one at the very end, but that could really open up the door for some interesting tamers other than the standard chosen Digidestined. And I would like to see more of that. Maybe not with abilities like his, because this is specifically for Myotismon. And I feel like they've been trying to make Myotismon into a tiny archetype for a while, but everything just kind of misses the mark. They need to make Mallow more powerful or give it an option card that makes it work a little better. We got a Skull Satanomon to start off with. Scorpiomon. Spinomon. Candlemon. Thundermon. Hookmon. Cukimon. Demimeramon. We got TK, and I think we've seen him, but I'll go over Tamer. 4 play cost. Start of your turn. If you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. Opponent's turn. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks one of your blue Digimon, you may suspend this Tamer to draw a card. Security, play this card without paying its memory cost. This one's good. I like this. I could see this being playing with the new blue style where they want a lot of cards in their hands, because if you have 8 or more cards in your hand, things start to activate. And again, I'm a sucker for that 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. I could definitely see him running 2 in a deck. We got Marsmon. We got Gamamon, who's a 3 play cost, 0 Digivolution cost, 2000 DP. Your turn once per turn. When you play a red Tamer, draw 1 card. Inherited effect. When attacking, if the Digimon has 6000 DP or more, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. That's what I have to say to this one. Like, it's nice to see a rare that I wouldn't consider a staple in a red deck. Like, I hate it when full foils, like in a set, all the foils are necessary for those decks. It's nice to see some more that aren't nearly as good, or maybe this one just isn't there yet, because once per turn when you play a red Tamer, draw 1 card. Okay, he's a rookie. You might be able to get this off once, maybe twice if you're lucky. But you are actively not digivolving him to do that. And then you have what? 4 Tamers in your deck? I've seen some of the newer hybrid ones have like 6 or 8, maybe. But to me, this just becomes a waste at that point. Like, sure, let's draw into your deck faster, but it's once per turn that this gets to activate. So even if you have all those Tamers in your hand, you have to play it down, and then you get to draw, and then you have to wait the next turn, and you have to play another one down, and then you get to draw, which you'll get kind of that same effect just from digivolving on top of him, where, you digivolve into something else, draw a card from your deck. So, meh there. And then the second ability is really only going to work on opponent's rookies. So, how good is that going to be except against Rookie Rush? And then we got another Black War Greymon. 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution costs from black or red, 12,000 DP. When digivolving, if this Digimon has red Digivolution cards, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon. If this Digimon has black Digivolution cards, choose any number of your opponent's Tamers. The chosen cards' play cost must add up to 6 or less. Delete those chosen cards. All turns once per turn. When an opponent's Digimon is deleted, unsuspend this Digimon. This is a solid attacker. I mean, play it in a black and red deck so you get both those off, so you can choose if you want to get a Tamer or if you want to get a Digimon. And then he can, like, ram himself into an opposing Digimon, because with the 12,000 body, that's a high enough that he should survive pretty much everything except against a Mega or higher. So then he would delete an opponent's Digimon, unsuspend, and be able to hit again. On to our third pack. Starting off with Snow Agumon. Another Senbo Doken. Skull Maramon. Cukimon. Patamon. Spinomon. Surfymon. Innocence Blizzard. Kogamon. Shurimon. Hero, which we've seen him, but he's a 4 play cost. Start of your turn, if you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. Your turn, when attacking with the Digimon that has Gamamon in its name or is level 5 or higher, you may suspend this tamer to have one of your Digimon gain 2000 DP for the turn. Nice, but it's going with Gamamon, and as we just saw, I think he's pretty underwhelming. Security effect, play this card without paying its memory cost. We got another Bancho Memamemon. 11 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. When Digivolving, you may reveal the top 3 cards of your deck for each of your opponent's Digimon. You may add 1 Digimon with Memamemon in its name and a memory cost of 10 or less among the revealed cards without paying its memory cost. I said that wrong. You may play. Okay. So yeah, you may reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. For each of your opponent's Digimon, you may play 1 Digimon card with Memamemon in its name and a memory cost of 10 or less among them revealed cards without paying its memory cost. Trash the remaining cards. All turns. While you have another Digimon with Memamemon in its name in play, this Digimon gains security attack +1. He's alright. He's meant to be played in a Memamemon deck, which again, they're trying to make a thing right now. The all turns ability, it's not as good as I think it could be, because it's, while you have another Digimon with Memamemon in its name in play, this Digimon gains security attack 1. It's not for each of them. It's if you have any number of them, he gets just 1 more. And that's kind of underwhelming to me. And here we have the last pack. Starting off with Gazamon, Disaster Blaster, Captain Hookmon, Mist Memory Boost, Ankylamon, Ginryumon, Fire Rocket, Crimson Blaze, Demi Devimon. I don't think we've seen this. I think I would remember seeing this little guy. He's a 3 play cost, a 0 Digivolution cost, 2000 DP. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Tamer card among them to your hand, and trash 1 purple Digimon card among them. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is putting him in another color deck. Like, you could put him in a dual color deck, like the yellow-purple. Because you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Tamer among them to your hand, and then trash 1 purple Digimon card. In a dual color deck, there's going to be a less chance of you pulling that purple Digimon card. So you could take the Tamer, but then if there's no purple Digimon, there's nothing for you to trash. And so then you just would place 2 cards at the bottom of your deck instead of 1 going to your hand and 1 being in the trash. So that's a way to skirt around it. I could see him being played in some deck that really has a lot of Tamers in it or something like that. Nemekimon. We got Hulsamon. A 5 play cost, a 3 Digivolution cost, 5000 DP. Digivolve 2 from Hawkmon. Armor Purge. When attacking, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. I mean, I've kind of grown to like the Armor Purge because you can ram this into a security to take out one for free, essentially. Because regardless of what it is, this Digimon's gonna survive. Because when it would be deleted, you may trash the top card of this Digimon to prevent it. So you would just get rid of this and a Hawkmon would be underneath. And we got an Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode. 12 play costs, 5 Digivolution costs from blue or green, 13,000 DP. Digivolve 2 if its name contains Dragon Mode. When Digivolving, return one of your opponent's Digimon with 10,000 DP or less to its owner's hand. When attacking once per turn, If a blue card is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, unsuspend one of your Digimon. If a green card is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So again, I feel like that second ability would work where you would get to declare the attack and then suspend one of your opponent's Digimon and attack into it. I'm not entirely certain if I am... No, that wouldn't work that way. Because reading it again, it's when attacking. So you'd have to declare who you're attacking. And then it would proc both of those, which means you could get to unsuspend one of yours and suspend one of your opponents. Because otherwise you could attack, suspend something, attack into it, and choose this one to get unsuspended. And then attack again. And that just seems odd to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can. I don't know. But I feel that that would be weird. So there we go. We have opened up 24 packs and a box's worth. We've gotten these cards. Give me a sec. I'm going to pause. I'm going to see if we're missing how many of like different cards we're missing from like the super rares and everything like that to see how much we still have to look at in the set. So hold on real quick. And we're back. So I took a look on the back of one of the packs, and there are 26 rares, and of 26 we pulled 18. And of the 10 super rares we pulled 7. And we didn't pull any secret rares, which my hope was going to go one of two ways. Either we were going to pull multiple, because these were from multiple stores, or we were going to pull none. That's how I figured it, because when you buy a box, you guarantee a super rare, but when you're buying packs from all over the place, you're not going to get that lucky. We did, however, pull 2 alternate artworks. So to me, that really kind of evens out. Like, honestly, I kind of would rather have the alternate artworks. They're a little more common, but I think they're a lot prettier. Would I like an alternate art secret rare? You know it. But this is not a bad pull either. So again, next week, we're going to depart from the new Awakening packs, and we're going to instead look at the new starter decks that just came out. So keep tuned for that. If you have any ideas of what things you would like me to review or something you'd like to see on this channel, leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I really appreciate it. And until then, I will see you next time.